So you're interested in playing Rust. Maybe you've seen your favorite streamer playing it lately and thought to yourself, this game looks fun. But don't be fooled. You're watching streamers playing RP, role-playing. Not the Rust most players know, which is filled with sorrow, hatred, disappointments, and at times joys of happiness. Happiness that comes from winning those PvP battles.
Bro, what's the matter with you?
Completing a monument. Or raiding someone taking more than you could have imagined. Rust is filled with a lot of highs and lows. This game is not for the casual gamer. Oh no, my friends. This game is for the heartless, no-life incel weebs who like to stay at home, day in, day out, and hiss at the sunrise seeping through their window shades because they've been on for 24 hours. Or maybe they're the type of gamer who doesn't even turn off the game. Maybe they're the type of Rust player who sleeps with headphones on, laying in their beds like mummies, with the anticipation of loud booms going off to wake them so they can defend their base at night. These are just a few things that happen in the game of Rust. Oh, did I also mention deceit, lies, manipulation, and that takes place in this game? People who say they want to help and help new players will gain your trust and stab you in the back when you're not looking and take all your loot. Oh yeah, this game is full of toxic, deceitful people.
Hey, leave.
That's right, leave.
Fucking losers. Fucking You're a little bitch, yo.
This is my journey in the game of Rust and why I quit playing after 500 hours. It always begins like every Rust player's journey. Waking up naked on a beautiful beach with a rock in your hand and looking for those cold nights. I started this game with good intentions, thinking I could play the neutral role and keep to myself. Well, I was wrong. Just like newborn babies thirsty for their mom's teeth, nakeds killing one another trying to get ahead.
Shut up. Please do not kill me, bro. I literally have nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing. Just let me spawn in.
Ah, damn.
Trying to find that home away from home. I set out to find a spot to call my own, to upgrade my base, to give myself a few hours of false security of safety. After learning most mechanics of the game, I felt I was making progress, learning blueprints.
Is it?
Knowing what components to keep, what to recycle, how to fortify my base. But then I hit a wall, a dead end. After hours into this game, I came to the realization that this game isn't for the lone wolf. Every base built had some sort of confidence that it would be strong enough to withstand a raid. That feeling you get after being raided leaves you feeling violated. Someone breaking into your base at the dead of night, someone rifling through your loot and all your gear while you're asleep, then murder you before they leave and put doors and locks up so you can't reclaim your base.
Whoa, are you
Yeah, how you doing, bro? That's not me. Jeez, bro, this shit was free. Fucking stupid or what?
The next day left you feeling hopeless. Then Face Punch announced Softcore. I was hyped. A server for new players where you can learn at your own pace, instead of playing against vets that had clocked in thousands of hours. No exaggeration there, this game has been out for 7 years. But yet again, I was met with disappointment, getting killed by Zerg teams with members that had 5k hours with the explanation of, "I'm only on here to help my friend." Yeah, right, I thought. Softcore actually meant soft D syndrome for these players that can't hack in hyper-pop servers, so they have to play against beginners. This is where the official Softcore owners need major improvement if they want this game to succeed. A better implementation of general rules and guidelines to make these servers new player friendly. Cap the teams to 3 max, I say. In Softcore, you see a lot of 5 to 8, even 12-man teams with maybe only 2 or 3 new members to Rust. With this constant large man groups, you get monstrosities of bases that take over a quarter of the map, and not to mention the teams usually have 5-6 small bases just used for raiding. With this all being said, team sizes have no issue gathering materials or looting smaller bases, stockpile weapons of mass destruction to take out medium to small bases. You would assume that these larger groups would be pitted against one another, but most of the time they get organized together and stay out of each other's way. That is until one double crosses one or the other and yoinks all their loot, but that usually doesn't take place until the last week of wipe. Softcore can be forgiven for new players at times, but there needs to be changes. Something to consider is the amount of tool cupboards a team can own. Smaller groups, limit size of compounds you can build, and how about a ratio of recoverable loot of 70 to 30, meaning you can recover 70% of your loot after death. I think with these changes it can make Rust Softcore servers more friendly based for new players. And oh yeah, one rule without a doubt needs to be implemented is not allowing players with over 1200 hours to be able to join a Softcore server. Well, friends and listeners, I said my piece with this game. I don't know if I'll ever play this game again, or maybe just tinker around with base build, because that was the funnest part for me. It was trying to build a solo base that can withstand 20 plus rockets. There's plenty of new games coming out this summer to focus besides a 7-year-old game that has little rewards or no story to it. If you liked or hated my rant, please hit that thumbs up or thumbs down and leave a comment. Also, if you did like it, just hit that subscribe button and see more things coming out in the future. As always, friends, catch you on the flip side.
You got bamboozled.